Life Audio.
Welcome to the Crosswalk Devotional. We're glad to have you listening with us. Today's topic is rethinking what we look for in our leaders. We'll return with the devotional after a brief message from our sponsors.
Hi, this is Bernie Dake, one of the hosts for the Salvation Army's 15-minute weekly show, Words of Life. Have you ever experienced church hurt? Were you burned so bad that you've maybe walked away from the church entirely? If this is you, please join us on Words of Life for a series that starts in July called Raised to Stay. We'll be joined by pastor and author Natalie Runyon as she sympathizes with and encourages believers to not give up on the bride of Christ.
Every Sunday, we have people showing up with hope, and we have a choice to partner in that hope or to live in the hurt. And I want to be a hope bearer. I want to be a hope dealer. I want to be the one that's waiting with my arms open. That's why I show up.
Listen on your favorite podcast store or visit salvationarmyradio.org.
This July 4th, from Angel Studios, the force behind His Only Son and The Chosen, comes an extraordinary true story of courage and redemption. Starring Jim Caviezel, the actor renowned for his unforgettable portrayal of Jesus in The Passion, and Academy Award winner Mira Sorvino. Inspired by remarkable acts of bravery, Sound of Freedom unveils the breathtaking true events of a dangerous mission to save young innocent lives. Sound of Freedom. Rated PG-13. May be inappropriate for children under 13. Go to angel.com/freedom for tickets. Only in theaters now.
Is it time to rethink what we look for in our leaders? Written by Clarence L. Haynes Jr., read by Rochelle Alberti. Now the overseer is to be above reproach, faithful to his wife, temperate, self-controlled, respectable, hospitable, able to teach, not given to drunkenness, not violent but gentle, not quarrelsome, not a lover of money. He must manage his own family well and see that his children obey him, and he must do so in a manner worthy of full respect. 1 Timothy 3:2-4. We all know leadership is important. Most people won't question that. However, equally important are the leaders we choose. While you don't have the ability to choose your leaders in every arena of life, you should carefully consider the leaders you choose when you have the opportunity. The parameters necessary to choose good leaders can apply in any context. This can mean choosing leaders in churches, schools, jobs, community, or government. If the desire is to have good leaders, then we must rethink what we look for in our leaders and the way we go about selecting them. Time for better leadership qualifications. In 1 Timothy, Paul lays out the qualities of an overseer, which some translations use the word bishop or church leader. Regardless, this person is a leader, so these qualities can apply to anyone who wants to lead. Here is a one-line summary which defines the type of leader we should look for. Character is more important than talent. It is easy to become enthralled by a person's talent or ability. Maybe they are a gifted orator and can move crowds with their words. Maybe they have some level of charisma that makes you want to listen to or follow them. While gifts and talents are necessary for any leader, they alone are not enough to make a good leader. Paul emphasizes that your character is far more important than your talent or charisma. In this chapter, Paul mentions 14 qualities a leader should possess. Of these, only one of them dealt with a talent or a gift, which was being able to teach. Everything else dealt with the character of the person. You can coach people on how to do things better, but you cannot coach character. Either a person has it or they don't. I don't know about you, but I want any person leading me to to be full of character, even if they are not as talented. Why do we miss this? Since this is true, then why do we get it backwards? We can get enthralled with the charisma, the charm, and easily overlook the character issues, which Paul clearly suggests are far more important. In the climate and culture that we live in, we seem to care more about agreement than we do character. This works both ways. Leaders surround themselves with people who will agree with them, even if that person's character is a little suspect, because at least they have someone who will go along with the plan. On the other side, we will accept leaders who agree with our position, even if their character is shaky. We choose to overlook that because they will give me what I want. Both are disastrous positions and are harmful to churches, communities, businesses, organizations, and yes, even nations and countries. What is the alternative? I want to challenge you to do two simple things. 1, live a life of character. 2, look for leaders who will do the same. The first step is to be a person of character. Character is who you are when no one is watching. The person you are when the cameras are off and you think no one is watching or listening is the real you. This should be the place where you show your highest level of character. The second step is to look for leaders who are the same. The same definition of character applies to our leaders. Who are they when the lights are off and no one is around? We should demand the type of leaders who will do the right thing when everyone is watching, and even more so when no one is watching. This is what you would expect from your spouse, your children, or any person who you are in a close relationship with. It's time we expect the same thing out of our leaders as well. Anything less is just not good enough. Intersecting faith and life. We all want leaders who get things done, but God is not just interested in the result. He is interested in how you get that result. Talent can get you the position, but it's your character that will keep you there. Further reading. 9 essential qualities of a godly leader. 7 qualities congregants want in their leader. What does godly leadership actually look like?
The Crosswalk Devotional is a production of Life Audio and Salem Media. If you liked what you heard today, please take a second to rate and review this podcast in your favorite podcast app so that more listeners like you can find the show. For more faith-filled, inspirational podcasts, visit us at lifeaudio.com.
This July 4th, from Angel Studios, the force behind His Only Son and The Chosen, comes an extraordinary true story of courage and redemption. Starring Jim Caviezel, the actor renowned for his unforgettable portrayal of Jesus in The Passion, and Academy Award winner Mira Sorvino. Inspired by remarkable acts of bravery, Sound of Freedom unveils the breathtaking true events of a dangerous mission to save young innocent lives. Sound of Freedom. Rated PG-13. May be inappropriate for children under 13. Go to angel.com/freedom for tickets. Only in theaters now.